Hey guys, future Mopy here. I'm just saying I had to turn down the volume on some of my speech towards the end of the video because I got very loud. That's not like me. Anyway, cue past Mopy. Hello guys and welcome back to my less than interesting channel. I hope you're having a good day because I know I certainly am not. But first, before we get into that, can I remind you to like and subscribe, or my jokes will genuinely get worse. Anyway, let's get right into the video. So not to start off with the same intro, but recently, well not so recently, a new child protection order came about which restricted social media companies from collecting data for under 13-year-olds for privacy and safety or something. But anyway, YouTube originally ignored it as they were too busy making money. But after a few rounds of fines and threats of more money lost to YouTube and ultimately Google, YouTube backed down and decided to apply COPPA to the platform. When YouTube first announced this, there was public outrage among creators, as this law was honestly not made well. The whole origin of this law was about under 13-year-olds lying about their age on the internet because they didn't read the terms and conditions, not like you ever did. This whole problem could have been avoided if YouTube Kids was more watchable for a younger audience, or just even palatable for a slightly older one. This law has made creators actively warn younger audiences to stop watching their content, and some YouTubers have even started swearing and trying out other colourful language to classify their content for older ages. A prime example of this is how a small YouTuber called Matt Lown started doing whiskey reviews on his channel despite his whole channel being devolved around space-related gaming. Other cases of this are not unique. For example, Logan Paul's podcast is another prime example of this, and I couldn't exactly imagine his audience really listening to a podcast anyway. YouTubers now have to do these segments and videos to keep their channel at the best monetization, otherwise they lose the right to non-targeted adverts, which get around only one tenth of the revenue, which can be disastrous for smaller creators. This is why most videos are classified as not for kids, but by creators selecting this option, and it could be seen as misclassified, they are opening themselves up to fines, up to the tens of thousands, or sometimes in more serious cases, even more. This problem is most felt in the gaming sphere of YouTube, where most of the controversy is. A large Minecraft YouTuber called Mumbo Jumbo says his audience is over 13. However, some people disagree and say he has loads of children watching. That's just Karen's not understanding the sheer complexities of audience demographic. Yeah, Karen. Ultimately, this law feels like it was made by helicopter parents of Middle America, as there is no regard for creators, and it's not ever shown. It honestly needs to change. That's why I have a message for the parents and people who feel like this law is effective. It is really not up to YouTube to bring up your kids. That's your job. It's your fault if your child signs up for a site they're too young to be on. Not YouTube, and definitely not creators. Furthermore, because how complicated online spaces are these days, it's not like the law even works. How is it even enforced? And how many kids does it take to be classified as for kids? 1? 10? 100? I don't personally know, and I don't know many people who do. Because of all these reasons, I genuinely feel the need for this law to be reviewed or repealed in some way, since it's actively forcing creators to change their content, despite the fact it's already expensive to produce YouTube videos. And despite what most people think, most YouTubers are not millionaires. Thanks for sitting through that exceptionally long video. I know I certainly wouldn't have. And I know I did get a bit angry towards the end, or if YouTube got their game together, I might not have had to. But anyways, thank you for watching. This video was very long and tedious to make, and this is my second recording. So it would be highly appreciated if you give me a like and a subscribe, and look out for more of my videos in the future. Thank you.